Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2, and we are live. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling out here on Saturday? Holding hot coin for a minute. Don't stress that. All right, shout out to everybody on the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming in, being a part of everything. Really, really appreciate it. And I realized I guess I have to wear the headphones because then I can't hear the music. Thought I could do it without the headphones today. Just do a regular stream. I guess people that do it, they do it and they don't care about the music. But it's Sunday and I just want to play that music that I like to play. So let's get into it. Let's pop out the stream. We're going to do what we do every day. We're going to do what we do every single day. Jesse, shout out to you, man. I don't know if you saw my DM, dude. Yeah, how do you guys feel about this? Last night, I'm sitting in the room. And sorry if I'm disclosing this. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't do that. Respect people, and privacy is important. Privacy is a commodity at this point. We can all agree. So, and the guy says, hey, I'm trying to get, he goes, hey, I'm trying to get, sorry. He goes, oh, I need to get some XRP, man. I just know it's going to fly. But like my bank account's not working. Like, I trust you. Can I send you $500 PayPal? And you just send me some XRP, I know you won't scam me. And I was just kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't do stuff like that, is what I said. You know? I was like, I don't do stuff like that. Made me uncomfortable. Also, I was tired, and I thought about what I had to do, and I was like, I'm going to have to, like, look at my PayPal, make sure I get it. Then I'm going to have to use my money, buy it in Coinbase, send it to him, then transfer the money from my PayPal back to my bank. I was just like, you know, I'll probably incur a fee or two. Is he going to cover that? You know what I'm saying? Nah. I wasn't about it. I wasn't about it at all. Anyway, if anyone ever contacts you saying they're me, okay, because this has happened. Hey, I'm the Crypto Lifer. Oh, my bank account's just not really working. Could you just send me like, you know, like $2,000 in Bitcoin? I'll send you like 2,500 back. Like, I'll give you like 10% back. I just really need it right now. Like, it's no big deal, you know. Never send anybody money claiming to be me. Okay? It happened when I wasn't even when I had no subscribers at all. And we're still very, very small. We're not big to say the least. But when I had like 200 subscribers, someone somehow created a similar profile as mine, went through my whole list of people, and said that asking for money, you know. So I just want to let everybody know as we grow, I will never, ever, 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 ever hit you up and ask you for money. It's just not going to happen. My bank account's never going to get frozen. I'm never going to be in a tight spot. This is not going to occur. Okay? And if it does, I'm not going to be reaching out to you guys for crypto. Okay? So, please. The pain I felt still from what happened back then is enough. Now, let's look at Bitcoin on the 30-minute. Doing well. Showing signs of coiling up and about to break out. So 30-minute looks strong. Stokes are low. Get ready for a blast off. I longed Bitcoin, I'll be honest, at $18,884. First time I longed Bitcoin for a big chunk of money. Okay? Since besides my holding, that's the one Bitcoin I did buy back in technically a little late. I think we're going to get up to a 21, 22K, at least till 20,000, at least 19.5. I'm not trying to be greedy. 19.5 I'll take. 19, you know, take a quick $600, $700 scalp. I've heard so many horror stories. Take care of your Hard-earned money. Yes, please. Ave and vet, baby. Yeah, man. All right, so let's get into the trades I made last night. What was going on? Now, I made a new announcement page, okay? Every once in a while, I do post a link to the announcement page in here. And please join that announcement page, Crypto Lifer Announcements. Okay, if you're not, DM me, and I will let you in. It's going to become a private page eventually. So there's where I'm going to give like real trades. Now, look at the announcement page. Let's check it out. Let's check it out because I really study my calls. And yeah, I could give 10 or 20 calls, but I like to give like a call. My call, when I give it, it means that like I've looked at 100 coins and I think this is the call for that night, you know? So first call we made here was banned. This did actually end up going up pretty well, up into the 7s, okay? Here's the second call. This was waves, okay? Entry at 717. This would go all the way to 780. Nice, $60 on 77 bucks. So 60 cents on 70 bucks. You got about 8.9%. And I knew this was going to kind of make a big move. And I'm still bullish on waves, and I'm still in waves now. After going back in lower than I bought back, you know, then I sold. The stop loss, you have everything here for you. Now, when I make a trade, I'm going to break down what I'm doing here. Number one, I have a system. Now, other people may use all different types of systems and indicators. I find that if I just use the same system over and over again, it works for me. So the system is, if it's in a bullish pattern, take the money, get in there. So the first thing I saw was it's in a bullish pattern. It's also coiling up tight. You know, when something is coiling up tight, that's what you want. You see the oscillators will also show this. They'll be smaller. The histogram, see, nice, big, and then you have these tiny little. So it doesn't even matter when when you say bullish or bearish MACD cross, because usually once you're this far into a pattern, the price can only go so far. Amazing how this really works if you think about the philosophy at all. So if you get in close to the bottom, or once you're this wedged, once you're this wedged, you're fine, right? Because there's not much of a percentage gain either way. But if you want to be perfectionist, you buy the bottom of the pattern, preferably the second touch. In my mind, like 6 to 7 out of 10 times, maybe even more, but about, I'll say roughly 7 out of 10 times, the second touch in the pattern is gold. And then you want what's called a risk-reward ratio. You want to make sure that your stop loss and your take profit are completely, separated by a nice multiplier. Meaning this is a 6.33%, and this is a 41%. If you did 6 times 6, you'd get 36. It is 0.3. That's another 1.8. So it's what, 37.8. But anyway, so, but at the same time, 37, it's actually 37.19, 19, because the other, you do another 33 times 6, which is 0.0018. Anyway, so this is a risk reward ratio of 6 to 1 is the whole point of the story. So when I post something in my announcements, it means I'm really like, there may be a catalyst coming. I'm also in multiple groups, so I may see that other people are pumping this coin too. So I may not hint to everything, but I say, hey, like, this is a reason to watch this. Now I'm posting scalps too as they occur. So if you missed the trade, I'm still in the trade watching it pump really closely because I'm watching money. And so then I'll also throw in and I'll let you know. Like right now I'm watching Ocean. I want everybody to watch Ocean. I'm honing in on Ocean. It's going to probably be my next big call. Okay. Rune. I think Rune is going to. Now, we had Sushi. Now, I called Sushi. The reason why, yesterday at about 11 p.m., I'm looking at Sushi and I'm like, this thing's about to fly. It's in a beautiful bull flag that broke out. Another bull flag. I said it's just going to make it out of this bull flag. And it's in this rising wedge. I made this beautiful pattern. I saw it completely different. I said bullish divergence. That's what really caught me, was the bullish divergence at the end of this. I was like, woof. Usually I'm getting bullish divergence at the bottom of a pattern. I saw that the MACD was turning beautifully on the 4-hour. Like, this thing just looked great. And I posted, what's cool about it is I posted the 1 hour, I posted the 4-hour, and then I posted the 15-minute. So you had 3 charts to look at when I posted this, right? So here the 4-hour looked amazing. Look, it looked like it was going to break out really well, okay? And the Stokes were low, and there was pink coming, okay? Then I looked at the 1 hour, all right? And look, the Stokes had reset, and we had bullish divergence. Slanted down, but this was slanted up in both the Stokes, and the Stokes were swung like this, and I saw that there was a little bit of a move, and then this was swinging back up, and the MACD cross was about to cross bullish, and that's all I needed. So I saw that the 4-hour was fresh. I saw that the 1 hour was giving me extreme signs of bullishness, okay? Just trying to show you, like, how would someone make a call for other people, you know? And then I looked at the 15-minute, where I again saw bullish divergence. I saw the Stokes up here. But what I did notice was there was times in the 15-minute where the price went, or actually, no, I said, let's wait. That's what I said. I said, we're going to wait for the Stokes to come down here to the bottom, and then we're going to buy them on the 15-minute. And that's what we did. I waited. This came down a little bit, and we entered when the Stokes kind of reset. Called it a day. So positional trading, the 15-minute gives you a beautiful reset, up and down, and that was the call. Boom. Here's the 15-minute. Wait for the Stokes to reset to the bottom to enter sushi. It was a golden call. It really was. And let me take you through the trade. So here we go. So I got in last night at 12:12 in the morning. Okay. I was watching it. I waited the Stokes. I posted this at 11:14. You can see about an hour went by. Oh, let's see the comments. It's mentioned possibly to drop to 1.6. That would be a perfect buy. See, he slept. Slept, man. I basically explained exactly what to do. Like, I had this so thought out for you guys. Sorry, Hadouken. I'm being rude, but it just, you know, it's gonna go, like, because I'm actually getting really in rhythm with how the Stokes reset the price, how the 15-minute is in conjunction with the 1 hour. Like, I'm really starting to understand, like, how many moves are made in the 15-minute and the 1 hour, how many moves the 1 hour makes in between the 4 hour, and this is really enhancing my trading. So then I sold at 4 in the morning, okay, and I sold at 2:16. I got in at 198. We made 9.8%. I put 2,200 in it. Should have put way more. Anyway, so, and here my last trade was a Bitcoin trade that I canceled, but I got back in, and then a Waves trade that we made 700. So right now, the last 2 trades I've made were 2 for 2. We took $793 out of Waves. We put 10K in it, and ended up making a nice 8%. So what I'm seeing now is I'm really good at making 9, 10. I'm really good at making 9 to 18% consistently, over and over and over again. So I figured I should up my size on the most bullish calls and just take between 5 and 8% every single time. And that's kind of like a nice strategy too, if things aren't like going exactly the way you want, or if you're just trying to, you know, guarantee some gains. So there we pulled in about $1,000 in the last 2 days, which was sweet. So the week's going well. You know, my wife won't kick me out. She'll let me keep trading. I started a DCA plan on Sushi last night. We'll add to it here for the heads up. Go to see we are all on the Ave train as well. Yes, Ave, man. So cool. So I like how people respond into the comments there. That's really cool. Really cool. So that was the trade, man. That was the trade given. And I also made a call. I said I'm in a long Bitcoin here. And then Tomo, we gave another trade. We gave Tomo, okay? Same idea here. Buy the bottom. See how we're just doing the same thing over and over again? So once you stick with me, like, you should be able to make these setups, and you should be able to post setups yourself. It's funny, like, it's all there for us. Look, Stokes are low. MACD's crossing. MACD bullish cross, right? It's independent. Like, it has the same exact criteria that I look for. And my idea is, why go searching for anything else? I know these patterns work. I know buying at the bottom pattern has played out so many times. And if I'm going to teach someone something, I can only teach what I know to be true and what I found that has actually worked for me. And this has worked for me. And look, and then you don't have, look, the stop loss is 6%. 6%. And a lot of people are messing up too. They're putting whatever amount of money they put in. This is how you should do this. I should put out a call. You should open up this chart. Just chart it yourself. Okay. And then these calls are golden too. Again, the risk reward ratio, 6 to 60, 10 to 1 risk reward ratio I'm giving you now. Stop loss of very little, 6%. See? Now say I had $3,000. I was trading with $3,000. I would times it by 0.01. It would give me $30. Okay. I would divide $30 by 0.0610 if I want to be exact to the 6.1%. Why not use every decimal? Gives me, I can put $500 in this trade, and I'm only risking $30, which is 1% of my portfolio, which means I can make 100 of these trades before they go bad, and I lose all my money. And this is what I'm doing every single time. Taking my risk to find out how much I'm going to put into a trade. See what I'm saying? And then I'm adjusting my stop loss accordingly to make that number right, or I'm using the stop loss from the, and you should really be just using the stop loss from the chart over and over again, because if you do anything different, it's very likely you're going to get stopped out a lot. So now let's look at the trade. I took the trade. If I post a trade, I take the trade too. It's another thing. Very rare. If I post a trade, it means I'm taking the trade. That's why I don't post all the time, because if I'm not going to take it, I'm not posting it. So Tomo, we're up $64. Let's go take a look at Tomo. Then we're going to get to Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance and see what's going on for the day. Shout out to everybody here. Morafro, Hadouken, Anthony O'Leary, Jesse B, Ross Bush, XRP Music. Now stay tuned. If you stay tuned to the end, I'm going to show you how I sold sushi, how I sold the top of sushi last night, and how I knew that I could get back in at a lower price. How I knew for a fact I could get, like selling, knowing for a fact that you're selling the top. How do you sell the top and know? How? I'm going to teach you if you stay tuned to the end of the show. So stay tuned. Yo, my man, BS Social. Sorry, I'm late. No worries, Alex. Marafro, I'll check that. Cool, thanks. Still in it since last night. Excellent. I took sushi. It's flagging now under the 15-minute. Marafro, he created an announcement group in Telegram. Are you talking about announcements in Discord? I hope we can break that 19,600 sell wall. I don't know if we can. That would be insane, though. That'd be awesome. Okay, so we're going to go take a look at the live Tomo chart, okay? Bitcoin's looking just like Tomo. All these coins, too. And these are the USDT pairs that I'm in. Remind you that. So it should, it should pull them up when Bitcoin pumps. So that's just a quick thought, right? Yeah, I made all these calls last night about 12 a.m. I could see the bullishness. I saw we bounced off here and it started making triangles and everything. You see, before the triangles were like here and I wasn't sure where they were going to go. But then like once we hit 12 o'clock, like all the triangles started to form. Get what I'm saying? That's when we started to bounce off this. We started to kind of make a lot of patterns. So I figured, well, if Bitcoin does anything now, looks like it's going to go in this tight range. Now it looks like it still could go down. Possibly kick me out of the trade. I'm at break even, stop loss 884. Probably was up a little more. It was up to 9,200 at one point. Probably rendered me about like 250 because I have like 0.69 or 0.67 or something of a Bitcoin in there. Anyway, Bitcoin's looking very bullish to me. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour was looking bullish last night before I went to bed. Still looking bullish. We haven't had our cross yet. Everything going well. Stokes are double bottom. This is a big deal. When you see a double bottom stoke like that, that means we have a double bottom here. And look, Bitcoin for the win. You see the W forming, dude? Boom. This thing could explode. It's like a very clean W. If this were to be a W, we're going to take the top of the W Every pattern has a target. You're gonna bring this down to to the legs, where the legs kind of go. I like to take. That's pretty good. Go down a little more. Yeah, right there on this line, where the candle's closed. And then you match it up with the middle of the W. Some even say you can match it up with the top of this leg, like that. There's a little bit of a dispute on that. And that gives you your target. In a more bullish market, I feel like you can extend the target a little more, you know. But then you also want to see if you have any support and resistance. But, you know, this would put Bitcoin at all-time highs where there is no support and resistance. So, and that would put Bitcoin on a measured move up to 20,655. So, double bottom on the MACD, double bottom on the RSI. RSI also in a falling wedge. Looking bullish. Double bottom on the stochastics. I mean, from what we teach and how we go over things, this looks very, very bullish to me. This is why I long Bitcoin easily, without a doubt, and it made perfect sense to me. So, yeah. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin right now for the temporary term. I'm not saying we may not have a pullback at one point, but in my opinion, I'm still very, very bullish on Bitcoin. I'm not saying we may not. Shout out to everybody watching. Please hit that like button. Really appreciate it. It helps so much. Your screen is really zoomed in. Yeah. Let me bring that out. There we go. Not mine. It's kind of nice though, right? I like having it a little closer. I do want to make sure you see. Oh yeah, you can't see the Stokes though. Horrible, horrible work. Horrible. All right, there you guys go. Sorry. And I know this is crazy, but I made a prayer. I made a prayer this month, and I said, God, if you help me with my trading, you make all the trading go well. Even though trading goes well, I'm just saying, I was like, you know, maybe some extra big ones. Because I was making some good trades, just letting some run. And I said, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm keeping the watermark. You know what? It's up to you guys. And I've had 3 people ask for it. One person kind of half complained. So, not even a complaint. Just said, you know, he didn't, whatever. But anyway, and we can always just like move it. See that? You can move the price like around. I think it's great. I use it all the time. Yeah. So anyway, double bottom on the Stokes, double bottom everywhere. This is looking very, very bullish. Let's look at the daily for Bitcoin. To me, the daily is very bullish. We're about to make a double bottom. See that? This is an inverted head and shoulder on the RSI. See how you can see it? It's like once you know your patterns, they come at you. They come at you. They come at you fast. Today, I'm going to spend some time learning Market Cipher. I purchased it. I can't believe I bought it. You know what I'm trying to think is maybe I never should have bought it. What do you guys think? Do you think I should have bought Market Cipher? Worthless or pointless? Would love to know your guys' opinion. What's up, Noel? Thank you so much. Happy Saturday to you. God bless you, Noel. Are you going to bring me some... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I agree. Yeah, that's what you would say in the garage, right? Yeah, man. But look, so we have a double bottom forming here on the Stokes. And this is what I was pointing out too. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That's an inverted head and shoulders on the RSI. You can't see it, but it is, man. And it's going to break out. Bitcoin bullish by these tiny indications. 3-day. Stokes are resetting. Doesn't matter. Price is going up while the Stokes go down. Good sign. Bullish for Bitcoin. In my opinion. RSI bouncing, but not. It can still kind of hang out in this area. It can get pinned. And if we look at the MACD, it's really not curving down yet. We had a curve down here. We pushed back up. We're still kind of forming this way. And I've already pointed out that we could get as high as this on the MACD. So, we have to remain bullish until we can't be bullish. And yeah, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. They've kind of set the stage. I was quiet. I was patient. I waited my time. And now I decided, you know what? I still have this feeling we're going to hit 16.5 again. Something of that nature. But look, even on the 3-day, we're forming a bull flag. That's insanity. When you can start making patterns that you see on like the 1 minute. And look, let's just see, this is all I do. Look, the same thing. We pull a pennant, and my targets get hit all the time. All the time. So why wouldn't I assume it doesn't happen this time? Let's just take that target and really get an idea here. We may be the first people doing this. I haven't seen anyone do this yet. I should make this a video today. Bitcoin, $27,000 right here. You heard it first from the Crypto Lifer. The 3-day even says that there's a good chance, which is a very heavy weighted time length. But Bitcoin is going to $27,000. Now, what will that do to the alts? I'm not sure, but I think it's going to bring, it's at that point, everything goes up with it a good amount. You know, you get a $10 band, $5, $8 band, you get a $7 atom, you know. I think they go down and up throughout that period, but towards the end, as it all makes its way out, everything just ends up. Aave just continuing to blast. See, look, I made a 3-day target here. Boom, look at that. Go to the daily. Now it's flagging. And my target, 117, called this target too. Man, if you watch my streams, there's so many calls in there that other people were monetizing them and using them. I'm ripping through so many charts. I don't even realize how many calls we make on this. Look at now, Aave's flagging. That thing's still gonna rip. It's looking so beautiful. It's moving up in the steps of the parabola. It's still a buy. It's a screaming buy. 4 hours about to cross. Stokes look good. This is a buy right now. Aave, man. And just in the short term, 118. Let's move my target price up now. Hmm, 30% gains coming out of Aave, possibly today. Let's look at the 1 hour. So now look at the 1 hour, right? Now the Stokes are high on the 1 hour. MACD wants to curve down. But, so I zoom into the MACD and look, it's not curving yet, it's pointed up. So we have to remain bullish until that MACD turns. So then I look at the 15-minute because I really want to get in at the nice point. You know what? That could actually still rock. I've seen the 15-minute still rock when that happens. So again, I've also noticed, is this a head and shoulder? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. I have that in play, and that's possible. So I'd like to see some breakout. If I see some breakout action, it will negate the idea that this is a shoulder. It does look like a beautiful bull flag to me, though, for Lent. So let's take a look at dominance. So we went over to Bitcoin. I think we did Bitcoin thoroughly, right? If you guys aren't in tune right now, I'm bullish on Bitcoin right now temporarily, at least till like 19.6, 19.7. There's a big sell wall. There's a big chance that we get hit there. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but that long term says 20. It's possible we hit 27K. You've seen it. I don't make these calls. I just show you what the chart gives us, and the chart tends to give it to us. Dominance bull flagging on the 15-minute. Okay. So watch that. Target for Bitcoin dominance back to 64. So watch out. Watch out. We're showing a lack of momentum, but could be in both sides. Stokes pointed up too. 15-minute looking a little hot. Okay. 1 hour actually about to move too. MACD on it. Stokes pointed up. Watch out, man. Some type of alt trap going on. Look at this. So dominance. Right now on the 4 hour, we're getting a curve down. Let's zero in on that MACD. That's a good sign. It could get rejected though. You saw that thing. It just flipped up. You saw it. Just did a flare. Interesting. It might flare itself away. If it flares itself away, take a look at the 2 hour. I don't spend a lot of time on the 2 hour. Make some money in that 2 hour though. And look, Stokes curving down. This thing's looking pretty bullish to me. Can you check out Aave and Vet? About to be traveling all day. Just want to know if I should sell it or let it ride for the day. Yeah, for sure, man. Aave looks bullish. We just went over Aave. It looks super bullish, right? Super bullish. Let me just double check everything for you. Yeah, The only thing is I'm thinking this could be a head and shoulder pattern. See, shoulder, head, shoulder. I don't know. It seems like we're getting, this is a place, you know, you could put a stop here at like 89. My opinion, if it hits 89, I feel like it's going to come back down to the pattern at 80. And then, you know, take a little while on the 2 hour. But the 4 hour looks buttery, you know, hasn't even had its cross yet. Stokes are really good. 4 hour tells me that this isn't going to be a head and shoulder pattern, but you never know, right? Bitcoin could rip, maybe cause this to chill, but it is Len, man. It's Aave. It's just been doing its thing. So let's take a look at VeChain for you. Do you want the BTC pair? Now let's look at VeChain. VeChain's in a pretty funny pattern. I have it breaking out big. Ever since I saw this bullish divergence, okay, right there, we started making our call. Up 200% for VeChain. Already gained a good portion of that. Half of it now. Now it can only go up 59%. See that? That's why you want to get in on these bulls, man. VeChain down at a penny, 99. Now VeChain at 17,177. Look at the sevens. It's pretty crazy. It's in an ascending triangle, right? Which is cool. Which is cool. Wait. Where is the music? And so this is definitely an ascending triangle, right? Fake out up here, came back down. And again, if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you how I sold the top of SUSHI and how I knew for almost complete certainty and how I knew with certainty that I could get back in lower than I sold. I will check ADA. I'll set my stop and profits and let it ride. Thanks, bro. Let's look at VeChain. Anytime, my friend, anytime. This is what's going on now. It's in this rising wedge, in my opinion. Or in this channel, actually. This is what it's doing. And it's going to stay in this channel until it doesn't. Okay? So look for VeChain to continue upwards. Short-term target is the top of the channel. Gives you 9% more. So you could sell around 1.8. And at that point, you might get the separation from the 21-day, and it could snap back. Again, remember, the 21-day moving average. Price is up here, snaps back. Snaps back. Let me take you to the 1 minute on VeChain. Everything I teach you, you can apply to all time frames, and it will still come into play. I found it to be true. From deep diving into dark holes in the charts. No pun intended. But you'll see, like, and if you really zoom it out and look at it for what it is. So, snap back, snap back, snap back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a certainty. Such as the sky is blue, such as the grass is green, such as this song is dope. It will always bounce back to the 21-day moving average, up or down. Once you understand this fact, you can sell the top and buy the bottom like a pro. And it's that simple, folks. Like, they gave you the code. I gave you the code. I cracked the code. The man who is definitely about, at this point, like, I'm about 39 out of 44 futures trades in the green. 39 out of 45, man. I think I've lost 6 of them in my life. Swear on my daughter's grave. Shouldn't even say that. Swear on my grave. You know. But I've only lost 6 futures trades since I did it. And I've made like over 40 of them, I'm pretty sure. And it's based on one principle. And I teach it in what's called Leverage Trading Bootcamp, a 1-hour tutoring course that I can nail for you. I think I'm going to turn it into a video and also slang that video. Everything just popped as well. Sushi up. Let's get into it. Let me take that request now. VeChain's going to do well though. Let's look at VeChain. VeChain just popped. The market's going up today, man. If you're in the USDT pair, you're going to make money. Just remember that. If you're in a USDT pair, you're going to do well. Okay? BTC pairs seem to be doing all right too. Enough people are getting funky. I would just caution yourself to sell around 18666. So even if you took profit here at this first target, which is 17777, like 17,700, can't be mad at that. You do see, look, and it's again, it's the same patterns. Shoulder, head, shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. We're gone to the moon. And you can make the neckline slanted. Another shoulder is going to form and we're gone. And you can take the head to the neckline. Okay, move your target. And that hits you here. And if you break through this pattern, that's basically parabolic. And your next target is where the price got rejected last time. You just got to keep moving with what the price and the charts give you. There's nothing else. Nothing else. There's nothing else, man. Okay, let me check the chat. ADA. Someone asked for ADA, right? Let's go back. Damn, man, on a Saturday, you guys are awesome. 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 I love this beat. Yo, beautiful life. Let's get those likes up to 20 likes, man. We got 21 people in here. I can't believe I'm that dude. It's like, but it's true, yo. Just hit it up. Okay. Good morning. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Hadouken, Marafro, Ryo Sari. Love that. Ryo Sari. Hadouken. Anthony Alieri. Jesse B. Ross Bush. My man. XRP Musa. The man. The legend. XRP. BS Social Swap. My dude. We were up all night trading, man. Noel. My dude. Yo, I make money whenever I'm in the trading room with BS Social Swap. Even if he's not in the same trade as me, the guy's like, good luck, man. XRP Music, can you check out Ave and Vet? About to be traveling all day. We nailed that for you. Vet's looking good. We showed you the tight position it's in. You're going to be all right. You're going to be good. Let's look at the 4-hour for you. Looks just like Len, dude. They're all ready to pop. We're in a great position. They made Saturdays fun. They put the MACD in auto for us. Need that pump beats. You mind checking ADA? That's what it was. Uh-oh. Getting into the groove. Let's go. Yeah. Can you check ZEM USD? We can. A new pair on Binance. Yeah. Bullish mix. Loving the beats. I'm 99 out of 100 in the big red. Damn. Algo. Okay. So we need ADA. We want ZEM, and we want Algo. Now, just from like researching my subconscious mind's recollection of the price action of ADA, I think it had a huge pump. I'm closing my eyes. It had a huge pump a few days ago, 17, almost 18, right? Did something really amazing. Then it came back down. Looked like it was in the dumps. So you think today would be a good day for it because it's like I can already see the oscillators in my mind through my recollection of the past, and I feel like it's in a good spot. That's just my I'm gonna throw it out there. Okay, so let's see what's going on with ADA. It's really just tracking. This is the USDT pair. Do you want the BTC pair? You just got to let me know the ticker because there's so many. We could be getting into the Binance pair. ADA's in this ascending triangle. Just like everything's starting to get very bullish for me. Okay? You're going to see things getting wedged up and then they're going to blast off. I have a target for ADA right now at 24. I'm a long-term holder of ADA. I've held ADA for for over 3 years, 4 years now. I bought it in September of 2017. Okay. ADA has gone up to $1.31. So it's basically 10x from a little under where it's at now. Bottom of the pattern is the best time to get it. Look, we have a double bottom here, double bottom there as well. Stokes are a little high on the 4 hour, but we got room to move. Life Remita for sure one day. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Traveling to a blue area in Coastal. Blue areas are patches where life expectancy is the highest in the world. It's so dope, man. Costa Rica, baby. Get that money. Get that life. So check it out. What's the difference in pairs? Well, this is a USDT pair, okay? When you're in... I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. How to explain pairs. Okay, say someone was selling bananas. Okay? Bear with me now. Bear with me on this. Someone is selling bananas, okay? It's Saturday too, so, right? It's not like the weekday pump music. But anyway, say someone's selling bananas and they sell them for 4 oranges, okay? Or 5 apples. Okay, or 4 oranges or 4 apples. I'm going to stream till about 12:30. So someone's, well, till I get the job done, man. Until the job's done, man. Just like you in your shop, Jesse. Until the job's done. Until everyone gets their pairs asked for. Until the work is done. All right? I'll leave when the work is done. Thank you so much. Okay? Don't you ask me again. I'm working here. Interrupt me while I'm working. You like getting interrupted while you're working? Sitting there, bending the thing, and the guy's behind you asking you how long it's going to take? Hit him with a wrench. Get this guy out of my shop. I don't want to see him again. Throw his car in the garbage. Get out of here. Go walk the dog, man. Go walk the dog. Go walk the dog, man. Go walk the dog. Okay, check it out. Check it out. All right. So there's, you could buy, so you could buy a banana for 4 apples or 4 oranges. Okay. But the price of oranges goes up, right? So now you can buy the bananas for 3 oranges. Okay. But the price of apples goes down. So now you have to buy the bananas with 5 apples. Okay. Get that? That's kind of a good analysis to pairs. And no, we're not talking about the fruit, the pears. We're talking about apples, oranges, and bananas. But you know what I'm saying, right? So anyway, so that's similar to you. So the banana is the coin. Let's say our Cardano. Bitcoin are the oranges. And the apples are USDT Tether. Now the apples stay the same all the time, but Bitcoin goes up. So sometimes you have to use 3 oranges to buy bananas. Sometimes you have to use 4. Sometimes you have to use 5. If Bitcoin goes down, but the coin stays the same, then you have to use more oranges to buy the coin. If Bitcoin goes up and the coin stays the same, then you have to use less oranges. Now, if the coin stays the same, but Bitcoin goes up, that's going to show that the coin is going down in BTC pair. You're actually going to look like you're losing money. Unless the coin can move at the same speed, unless bananas can somehow, this is what would happen. Say bananas become scarce because some people just love bananas that day. There's just a craze for bananas. Someone puts out an awesome campaign of how to make the best smoothie in the world, and they hit everyone with it on Instagram, and everyone sitting in their house just goes, I'm gonna make a smoothie today, I'm done, and they all get hit with the same ad, and they go buy bananas. So now there's less bananas at the store. There's a scarcity. This lady goes, there's no bananas, but there's a guy outside, and he knows about this, and he's on a little cart, and he's like, I got some bananas. She's like, well, I can get them. He's like, well, they're gonna cost you a little more. Why? Well, because, you know, everyone's been buying bananas, and I'm the one that has them now. Now, if everyone starts buying a coin, the supply becomes scarce that day, like Aave, let's say. And now, because the supply becomes scarce, as opposed to the oranges, which are the same, what happens is, right? You get my thing? Now the oranges are you're gonna have to use more oranges to buy the bananas. And so if people buy up a coin enough, more than Bitcoin that day, then it will beat the BTC pair. But if they don't, then it won't beat the BTC pair. Okay? I'm about to go eat a banana. I swear to God. I fucking love bananas. Me and my family, we go through 20 bananas a week, easy. And it's just me, my daughter, and my wife. We eat bananas like, I can't even get into how many bananas we eat. It's insane. And we don't even care if we don't finish them, because if they go bad, we make banana bread. We love it. All right, so Cardano, it's looking really good right now on the 4-hour. Double bottom Stokes, you're looking great, man. You're looking really good. It'll give you the daily as well. Daily's curving down. But I think you're just getting lack of momentum in the bearish sentiment, and you're just staying in a beautiful pennant. Cardano's looking very, very bullish. We're going to have some type of Santa rally. I don't know how it's going to play out, but there's going to be a Santa rally in the next couple weeks. Get ready to load up on your altcoins. Yesterday was a really good day to buy altcoins. There was like a little flash sale for you guys. They took all the prices nice and low, right? Take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just did a flash crash. Went all the way to 19,148, and then boom, it took it down. But look, Stokes are low now. And see how you're getting away from the 21 day? This would be a perfect time to get ready for a scalp. This is how you do them. Now, this one may not give us the bullish divergence. I see it when things are bullish, we get less of the bullish divergence, just because things are in an uptrend, you know? Not to say that it doesn't happen, because it does happen. Like here it is right there. And all you do is you just go in on the second hump on the RSI. It's very simple, like, and then you don't get greedy, man. 34x leverage. Once you're up here at 0.15, that gives you 10%. Once you're up here at 0.29, that gives you the 31% gives you 30%. So that gives you 10%, yeah. And if you wrote it up here, you get 0.5, you get 15% on the trade. You can call it a day. You wait for the Stokes to curl down, and if you get the 15-minute at the same, see if this might work, might not. But to me, this is a little bit of a flag as well. And then look, what do you see? Brown bear, what do you see? I see a head and shoulders looking at me. Sorry, I have kids. But that's an inverted head and shoulder to me. I don't know what it is to you. Making a right shoulder and about to blast off. Back to the target, 19,600. So 19,600 seems to be that number. Seems to be that number. You know, don't worry about the numbers right now. Bitcoin's gonna do its thing. It's gonna floppy flopper. But look, inverted head and shoulder here too. 15-minute. So you have an inverted head and shoulder here. And then we even have a smaller one right here, in my opinion. And then you could even turn this into a bull pennant. Multiple patterns. Shout out to everybody watching. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Basically, it's a better buy to bananas with a stable fruit. Yes. And here's another thing, though. Here's another thing I didn't mention, actually, is now when oranges go up, the price of bananas usually goes up as well in the cost of apples. Okay. So when the price of oranges go up, the price of bananas go up in comparison to the apples. And that's the USDT pairs, because US dollar is standing still. Okay, and that works in your favor. And because the US dollar is standing still, and so look like Bitcoin's going to come back down to the bottom of this pattern. 19,019, going to test it. and then make its way back up top when the Stokes move back around. You can see, man. And there's really not a lot of bearish momentum. We're coiling up through this tiny little pattern. Looks like it definitely wants to break out of this bull flag, which is the right shoulder of this giant head and shoulders pattern. I can't show you more bullishness than that. But if you watch the chart of oranges and it goes down, you know banana is going to go up? No, it depends. Then you want to be in the BC. Then, see, you don't want to be in the USDT pair if Bitcoin isn't bullish. You want to be in the USDT pairs when Bitcoin is bullish. Okay? But you don't want to be in the USDT pairs when Bitcoin is bearish. Okay? Again, man, I see my bootcamp everywhere. It's always there. Remember, even if it's, see, what I teach is so key. What I teach are truths of the chart. And I found them to be true. No one has showed them to me. I found them to be true. Okay? But there's your bullish divergence. Every time. You study your divergence, and there's one thing to study it, it's another thing to trust it. Like, you can study swimming all you want, but you need to jump in the water and learn how to swim, right? You can study everything I teach you, but you need to jump in the water. Okay? You need to jump in the water. Frankie, I could take, you said you were 99 out of 100 in the red. Frankie, sign up for my tutoring class, man. I'm telling you, man. The $75 it is right now. Before the price goes up and the channel blows up, there's like 100 people calling me a day. Right now, it's like the focus is all on you. Okay? So right now, the focus is all on you, man. You've lost. If you keep it up without, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you keep trading without knowledge, and the knowledge I'm going to give to you, you're going to laugh out loud when I'm done with you. Yo, everyone that I sit with in my tutoring, when they're done, they look at me like, and then what I say to them when I'm done tutoring them, I say, you know that when you're trading against other people, right? And they go, yeah. And I go, and you're competing with other people. You're trying to take my money. And they go, yeah. And I go, what made you think that you were going to take my money? I said, look how much knowledge I have. It's like being a race car driver. Like, you think you're just going to get into the NASCAR Indy 500 and just race against someone who's been sitting in the car and doing it for like I've been doing this for 12 years. Right? And I've done everything that you've done already. 100 times over. Yes, I've blown up the accounts. Yes, I've lost $13,000 trading GVO in 2000 and what was it? 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I've thrown my computer, basically almost broken a computer and said I'm never doing this again and walked away. Yes, I've been depressed staring out into the ocean. Yes, I've thought I could never do this for a living. Yes, I have basically given up on trading and say I'll never do this. Yes, I have listened to family and friends who said, you know, I think you need to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm being honest. Like, but I have made it through that. I've made it through. Like, I never stopped believing because I always wanted to be an investor. And this was my beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Like, dude, an expert is a person who makes all the mistakes that can be made in a very narrow field. Niels Bohr. And I'm not even going to say I'm an expert. I use the idea of beginner's mind. And what is a beginner's mind? This is key. My good friend, he made his album Beginner's Mind. And after he gave this to me, I loved it. But by definition, having a beginner's mind, having the attitude of openness, eagerness, and freedom from preconceptions when approaching anything, beginner's mind is actually the space where the mind does not know what to do. It is that delicious state where you are sure of nothing, yet completely fearless, totally available to the moment. We all start with the beginner's mind. Every time you learn something new, you are in the beginner mode. Then what happens to that wonderful attitude down the line? The moment something becomes familiar to us, the mind tries to take over, calling up memories and creating expectations and fears, which stop us from connecting directly to the reality of the present moment. Our mind is constantly chattering. If you take just 10 minutes to write down all the random thoughts and emotions coming up, you'll discover what a madhouse your mind is. All these thoughts and emotions that come up are either from the past or the future, totally unrelated to each other and to the present moment in time. These past preconceptions and emotions actually determine how we perceive and respond to the outside world. They close us to new experiences. A psychiatrist recently received a strange complaint from a man who kept going into a blind rage whenever he saw a woman wearing a particular shade of yellow. Therapy later revealed that when the man's fiancée had broken up with him, she was wearing a yellow dress of that particular shade. And the unfortunate thing is we don't even know where these impressions are hiding inside of us, influencing us without our awareness. To have a beginner's mind is to have a clean slate, a pure innocence where everything is fresh and new. This innocence opens many doors to life. Look at the innocence of a child. See how intense he is about anything he does. As adults, we have lost that power, but it can be regained through meditation. You can start by being aware of distracting thoughts and feelings throughout the day, whether you are eating, working, or taking a bath. Set a strong intention to cultivate this awareness. Again and again, bring your mind back to the awareness of the task at hand. Quit worrying about the journey ahead and the results. Be spontaneous and disregard the thought of failure or looking silly. My channel is the beginner's mind. And that kid almost looks like me when I was a kid, which is kind of strange. Anyway, this is all about the beginner's mind, man. So right now we got a little bit of a pullback. Waves down 20. I'm up 50 in Sushi, 50 in Tomo, and 100 on Bitcoin. Always write down your goals. Okay, guys, let's get back into the tickers. So sorry about that. Let's get back into the tickers and back into business. But anyway, a tutoring session with me is basically years and years and years of knowledge packed into as much as I can give you in 1 hour with a built-in system with risk management and also risk-reward ratios. I teach you why and how to go into trades. I teach you what to do. I teach you basically so many deep concepts. I know where to put you into a trade. I know why. I know how to find the best possible patterns and why. I know what percentages are going to make you the most money and why. I know what oscillators to look at and where they should be. I know all my divergences back and forth like the back of my hand. I can see them instantly and point them out within seconds. I see them just without even recognizing. Like I don't even have to. It's just there. It's there now. Bullish divergence, you know. And I could make you a shark. I know what's going on in relationship to the oscillator. So when I look at the stock or the price of anything, you may see the price moving up or down. I see where is it in relation to the oscillators. You know, I kind of see it like it's kind of like you know that vegetable glycerin, how things like if you put like a little piece of food in there or something and you watch it move around, like it's surrounded by the glycerin, right? I'm looking at the price as if it's surrounded always by something. There's always something on it. A 21-day moving average, a MACD, an RSI, right? And I know where it is by looking at I know where it is. You get it? I know where the price is. And what I mean by that is like, I just know where the price is. I like in relation to reality, right? Anyway. Basic attention token. Everything's kind of following the suit with Bitcoin right now. These are the USDT pairs. Okay. Now let's take a little look at like some BTC pairs, and we'll show you what's going on in the relationship. If DXY will bounce on Monday, we're gonna have a pullback. I'd be nowhere without his teachings. An absolute boss in the space. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Good afternoon. What up, Eddie DC? Yeah. Always write down your goals. Okay, guys. Let's get back into the tickers. We lost some people when I started preaching. People don't like that, I guess, on a Monday morning. Anyway, let's get into Bitcoin dominance. So we looked at Bitcoin dominance, and I think it's actually beginning to pump. Okay, and it looks pretty healthy right now. So be careful watching Bitcoin dominance. There's a chance that this thing could actually pump pretty hard. Bitcoin looking bullish too. We're bullish on Bitcoin. Completely bullish on Bitcoin. To me, there it was. To me, that confirmed the pattern. How do I know that? Well, the bounce with the candle usually tells me where the pattern wants to go. That's kind of how I figure it out. You can go further back into other time frames as well. That's a little a bear pennant though, honestly, on the 1 minute. So, but it is holding the bottom of the pattern. Funny double top here. Interesting. 19,150 seems to be a sell wall right there. So we're gonna have to break through that sell wall. Interesting. Possible head and shoulder pattern forming now. See how this is the beginner's mind. If you have a beginner's mind in trading, then you don't tell yourself you know everything. Like, sad to say, 1 hour looks great. And you'd be like, well, I'm in an inverted head and shoulders on the 1 hour. I'm ready to go. No one can tell me nothing. So, you know what? But the 1 hour has way more precedent over the 1 minute and 15 minutes. We might see some downside, but for the most part, it's looking like for the rest of the day, we're going to get back up to 19,600. It's kind of what I'm calling for. That's the plan on the trade, at least, at the very least. We can go from there. We can go from there. All right, give me your tickers. I want tickers. I just want to run through tickers right now. I want to make it, just want to fly through your tickers. What you guys want to ask about, let me go. I'm focused now on the tickers. No more preaching about beginner's mind, none of that nonsense. No, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. Basically, it's better to buy bananas with a stable fruit. Yeah. I love analogies. Tutoring with the lifer, blah, blah, blah. Anybody seeing the story of the Charlie Rocket? That dude is on something for sure. Blew my mind hearing his story. I got to figure this out now. I want to see it. That's dope. Always write down your goals. Hey, that piece on beginner's mind, beautiful. Update on Ocean. Thank you so much, man. I really see you guys are helping me. Okay, let's get into Ocean, then we'll get into XRP. And keep the tickers flying, man. I want the tickers flying. I want the tickers flying. I want like 30 people in here just giving tickers, watching the TA, writing things down, learning while you're watching me do it. Basically just, you know, using me as a sponge, absorb a sponge. This is free knowledge. Not only are you getting the call on the coin, but watch how I make the call on the coin, or watch how I create my knowledge. Watch how I form my opinion. Watch how I see what I see in the charts. You might see something different too, which is beautiful. Wow, this is the bottom of the pattern for Ocean. I'm liking it right now. 1 hour looks good too. You're getting a lack of movement here on the MACD, which is strong. Let's look at the 15 minute. 15 minute coming back down. I'd like to see the 15 minute come all the way down, and then I would like to get in to Ocean. This is bullish divergence too as well right here, even on the 15 minute. Boom. So look at this. I'll take you to an asset like I've never looked at it before, and I'll show you exactly what I do. I already have a target for this, 71% gains all the way up to 84 for Ocean. Boom. Looks really good in the daily as well. But check it out. You delete all the work, right? You go to the daily if you can, the biggest time frame that you can find, and you put in support and resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the way up to this wick where we couldn't get by, 7. Now you go over to the 8 hour and you kind of just keep, you can fine tune this a little bit. Add a couple more if you feel the need. Usually it works pretty well though. There's a little area right there. Okay, boom. I'm happy with that. Makes sense to me. I'm gonna rock out. Okay. Then you start looking for like larger patterns or ideas, and you start trying to draw something. You find trend lines. Okay. All a pattern is two dissecting trend lines. As perfect as it seems. That's all it is. So here you get one trend line. And guys, you can hit control, and then you can just pull a trend line right off of another one. I just found that out the other day. Boom. So we could be in this channel. Okay. Some ideas possible. But then you also want to draw another trend line, which is this trend line. And when these trend lines intersect, that's simply the patterns. That's all you're doing, is you're drawing two trend lines that intersect. Higher lows with lower highs. Higher lows and lower highs create the wedged pattern, okay? It's got you wedged. Now, you see we have a double bottom here on the 6 hour. Very, very strong, and very little bit of bearish momentum. This tells me this thing is going to fly probably later on today. Specifically the USDT pair, that will keep you protected. But I think the BTC pair will go as well. But right now I'm cautioning you to use the USDT pair, because if Bitcoin goes up hard, there's the chance that it hurts the BTC pair but not the USDT pair. You'll make a killing. So anyway, and look, this takes us, the whole length of this target takes me to the exact place where it last had resistance. So we're making waves here on Ocean, no pun intended. 57.74% gains coming out of Ocean. Okay, 6 hour looks hot to trot. 4 hour looks amazing. Double bottom on the Stokes. MACD's spinning up. This is running out of room to get in actually at the moment. I'm salivating. That was your entry right down here at 44. It already kind of made a move, now getting held up by a 21-day moving average, coiling up. Could come back down here one more time. Let's take a look at the 15-minute Stokes, if they're in our favor or they're not. Yeah, so I'd like the 15-minute Stokes, but look, they are pointing up. And you can see sometimes it just starts making a move. Like right here, this move, it started from when the Stokes were halfway in. And remember, I want to caution you guys on the Stokes. They're great entries on the bottom, but they're not the RSI. Look at the Stoke right here going down while the price is going up. That's why I'm not a huge fan of them. I like them and they help. Like, they're good for scalps. They do work. I'm not going to tell you they don't work to get them down at the bottom here. But look, and look, here they go up while the price goes up. But here, the price goes up. You can clearly see right now, Stoke is up, 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 up in this period here. I guess you could say right now it starts, nah, you're right though. Nah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm overanalyzing that because let's zoom in. Let's zoom in and make sure before I say anything. Yeah, up, and then it does start to come down. So yeah, it moves with the price. It's moving. It's doing well. I just have seen on some bigger time frames, price will go up while the Stokes aren't going up. So I'm just want to point that out. Well, wow, I think Ocean's kind of on its way. It's starting to make a bull flag right here, guys, on the 15-minute. And the Stokes are kind of pointing up, in my opinion, right now. Looks like it's about to get bullish as we speak. Let's look at the 1 minute to perfect an entry. So when I'm about to get in, I figured I'd watch the MACD on the 1 minute. This looks like a double bottom too. Look at that. See how many patterns you can see inside of patterns? I'm really liking Ocean right now. I'm actually going to make it an official call on my channel. So look for that. When the stream is done, look for the announcements. I'm going to be entering Ocean. I've been watching it for about a week now. I'll show you what I had going on with it. I originally played this, and this worked out. And all you do, look, you take the length of the pole, boom, and look, price came pretty close to the target. And honestly, if you just took the width between these two lines, which is the official way to get your target, it was exactly dead on. Dead on. And then we saw another one here, and I was like, okay, breakout, and I was buying the bottom of this pattern, but I did get stopped out for minimal loss because I had basically a 2% stop loss, and that's the same idea we're going to play here. And this is why you just keep trying to catch it till you catch it with tiny stop losses, you know? So yeah, you may get stopped out, but when you don't, you ride this puppy. Like this one, you didn't. We bought the bottom of the pattern, and look, no stop loss got hit. Then you use my equation to make sure that you're using proper risk management. And this is why we use the 1 minute to perfect the entry with the bullish divergence. Like, I'll take you a look at this. We would have perfected entry with this on bullish divergence. I'll show you. Right now, I'll take a Alt V and I'll put a blue line here, okay? And what you do is you make a circle and another circle. When the price is getting close, make 2 circles. This is like a key thing, man. It's insane, but this is my tactic. This is my tactic. And we keep finding the same point on earlier time frames. Studying like a true master. Understanding all concepts on all time frames, on all hours, so we can be true masters. Keeping the beginner's mind open to all things. Okay? Open to all things that could occur. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Supposed to be easier than this. Come on. Getting tired. Why is it doing this to me though? Killing my momentum. Because when you see this, you're gonna bug out. Okay, there it is. Okay. So what I do is I set an alert near the bottom of the pattern. When I see price coming down, I get ready to enter the pattern. Okay. And this is how you can perfect yourself to make. This is how you perfect money making. And what you do is you verify bullish divergence as if you were doing a scalp on my leverage bootcamp. So the leverage bootcamp, you could take that and do anything with it. And you enter here on the second hill of the RSI. And this is going to be a long that we're playing on the 4 hours. So if we get in here, it's cool. Here, it's cool. Even if we get in here on a fake out, we come back down. I mean, anywhere in here is going to be the master plan. And look, the idea is you have a stop loss. 7% right here, 6%. And if you're getting in somewhere around here, look, by the time you get up, sometimes I shave it a little bit like that. And now I'm in for 4%, man. I'm just saying. And you ride the trade. Now you go back and you zoom out on this, like I showed you, and you look at where you're really at and what's going on. And you just perfected yourself to never get your stop loss hit because you learned what's called bullish divergence and you know how to find it. You became an expert. This is what I teach, man. If you really want to become a lifer, if you want to get really good at this, if you want to make this your life, if you want to be able to pull money out of a market anytime, anywhere, as long as you got your head on right and you had a good night of sleep and, you know, you're not using your emotions, dude, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. Yeah, Ocean's is going to blast off, man. So boom, Ocean. What's the next ticker? XRP. That's live. Thanks, Lifer. Yeah, good morning. Number 16. Thank you so much, man. You think Ocean will take off like Link did? Oh yeah. I don't know if it's gonna get as big as Link, but definitely, yeah, there's a chance it could become $5, $6, $7 coin. Easy. Easy. I'll have to do a deep dive into Ocean. Let's take a look at its market cap. See what it's got going for it right now. I don't even really know what number it is. I'm gonna guess. I think it's in the 50s. 50s or 30s, right? Something like that. Ocean Protocol, baby. Number 74, even further down. Market cap of $193 million. Still a pretty big boy, you know? I like to get him at 10 million, man, on the small cap. But it's a medium cap coin, right? 613 million Ocean in supply, circulating supply 414 million. Max supply 1.4 billion Ocean. Ocean, tools for the Web3 data economy. Use Ocean Market app to earn by selling data and curating, stacking on data. Use the Ocean Protocol libraries to build your own app for secure, private, preserving data exchange. In the Ocean Protocol, each data service gets its own data token. This enables data wallets, data exchanges, and data co-ops by directly leveraging token wallets, exchanges, and more. On-ramp, off-ramp data assets into DeFi. Ocean makes it easy to publish data services, deploy and mint ERC20 data tokens, and to consume data services, spend data tokens. Crypto wallets, exchanges, and DAOs become a data wallets, exchanges, and DAOs. Learn more. Data marketplace with blockchain superpowers. Use Ocean Marketplace to publish data, stack on data, and buy data. Earn by selling, staking, or running your own fork of Ocean Market. Data has automatic price discovery. Data is published as interoperable ERC20 data tokens. Compute the data enables private data to be bought and sold. It's a decentralized exchange tuned for data. Buy and sell private data while preserving privacy. More data provenance and earning opportunities. A data scientist or an AI practitioner, you can benefit from access to more data, including private data, crypto-secured provenance and data and AI training, and income opportunities for selling data and curating data. So you could find data in the world, chop it up, slice it up, and slang it. So you can sell data like people sold cocaine. You know what I'm saying? You can buy it in bulk, then you can kind of formalize it to a target market, send it right where it needs to go. Maker Cody USDT, thank you so much. Have you looked at MMR? No, we will right now. We will right now. XRP is the next on the list. Next on the list. Actually, I think we have to enter. I think we have to kind of start entering Ocean right now, honestly. We have to ladder in to Ocean at this moment in time. Wow, yeah. 5 minute Stokes double bottom, ready to pop. Same thing, flat. Yeah, Ocean looks good on multiple time frames. 1 minute, everything looks good for Ocean. Tomo still pumping. We're gonna take a look at Tomo right now, moving. So we're gonna get into Ocean right now. The USDT pair. Been watching this thing for a while, man. 44 is a nice price too. 40s, low 40s, even just on the macro idea. 46, 44. And we showed you, now I go to the chart. I go to the 4 hour. I'm gonna enter right in here. I'm gonna swing a stop loss. %. I'm gonna take my calculator. We saw bullish divergence down here. We know that that's propelling us. We had it down here that propelled us. That should push us up out of the pattern. We're also gonna move through the moving averages like I showed you. Looks like that's about to happen as well. So 7.3%. I like to risk $150 per trade. I divide that by 0.0713 and I can put in $2,100 into the trade and only lose 150 bucks. I'm gonna put in 1,800 into the trade. 1,800 even. Okay, my stop loss 7%. I could even go higher, but 7% right there. My take profit, where's my take profit? Again, we go back to the chart. Take profit is all the way here at 73 cents. Looks like we could get stopped down here though at 62.35. So look, be conservative. 58, 59, 60 will probably be a region here. The 60, 59 region. I'm gonna say 60 on the dot. Okay, for now. I may move it. We're at 46. That'd be a nice 30% gain. So let's be honest, that's great. That could make us 600 off the 18. Risk reward ratio is great, right? We're risking 7 to get 29. That's a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. Everything fits into my plan that I have created here. I know my target. I know what I can lose. I can let the trade go. I'm done. I've done my research. I've looked at the chart for a long time, right? I can see that we're in an accumulative bull, rounded bottom, which is bullish. Okay, we're at that time where we're hitting the rounded bottom. This is also a falling wedge. It's breaking out, you could say. We got the bullish divergence here. We got some more bullish divergence right in this area. To me, double bullish, forming a pennant as well. Targets all around, looking good on what time frames. Then I have my checklist. You know, I'm on the 4 hour. MACD's looking good. Stochastics looking good. RSI looking good. Bullish pennant. I also see, let's go to the 1 hour. Do I see the 50 crossing the 200? Yeah. Right now, look, the 50 crossed the 200 right here. Golden cross. Playing games, but they're looking good. 21 should curve back up. Just holding the price right here. This is also, look, inverted head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Ready to rock. So many indications that this is going in our favor. If I were to lose money on this trade, I would be flabbergasted. But you know what? Nothing is guaranteed. That's why I have a stop loss. And the most I can lose is like $100. So there you go. That's what I'm just going to take you through. I mean, that's the work you got to put in. You want to make money trading. That's the work you got to put in. Nothing is free. The second you think something's free, you're going to get jacked up, smacked up, and backed up. You're going to lose it all. So remember that. Have you looked at MMR? No. What is NMR? Don't even really know much about it yet. NMR on Binance. Look at the BTC pair. How is it doing? Ooh, this thing is an oscillator, huh? Wow, it's about to pop. It popped before each time. Right? Look. I like to build a story. So look, I'll build a story, man. What is this thing? What is this thing? What is it doing? Okay, so it came out in August. Had a huge pump like that. Don't really care about the fundamentals right now. I'm not trying to find out what it is. I'm trying to find out the technicals. I'm trying to look at the health, the lifeblood of its movement. What the traders are going to see. because they control the market. So falling wedge, broke out, falling wedge, broke out, falling wedge, little breakout, more to come. Chance there is, especially on that daily. MACD curving, RSI curving up though, and if we look closely at the MACD, we have a curve up here, showing me that we may not have a cross. That's pretty bullish. So the daily, to me, is looking bullish. Despite being overextended on the MACD, I'm saying we're going for more green. Daily's bullish on NMR at the very moment. Okay. Now, not much we can see here, but we'll take some support and resistance lines as well. Boom. All right, it's got to get all the way back to the Big Daddy. Can it? Yeah. Can we find a rounded bull? Are we seeing a head and shoulders? Yeah. See, we got shoulder, head, right shoulders. Okay. These are good signs. Can we bowl it? I think we can. See how I'm building a story, man? Getting to know this coin now. Trying to figure it out. Try to understand where it's going, what it's doing. This looks right to me. Looks like it could come back down to the bottom of the bull here at support. Still be bullish, kind of on its way. Interesting. Okay. Now let's start getting into the nitty gritty of some other time frames. 4 hour. Now we make this wedge and we really see what's going on. Moving average is curving up. On the 4 hour, we see the 50 just crossing the 200. Very bullish. Call that a golden cross. You probably know that, but in case you didn't. Boom. You take your target here. Going to the top of the money, to the beginning of the money. Got some targets going on. I think in a bullish scenario, you should get back up here. NMR. I'm not a fan of this coin. I'm not telling people to buy it. I'm just going over some TA for the character, for the guy that's asking me. He wants to know, so I'm gonna let him know. So check it out. 24% possible gains coming. It should do what it did. It did it here. It did it there. It seems to pump a lot. So has a cross here. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's a little overextended. Look for the Stokes to come back down. It is starting to flag though. 15-minute is flagging as well. So this is looking bullish to me at the present moment. Just in the last few minutes, it's had a bit of a pump. You can say, look, it was in this bull flag, but it fell out of the bull flag. Formed a falling wedge. See how the patterns just tell me the story, like everything kind of, and then you understand, you know, rising wedges break down 68% of the time. This was a rising wedge, it broke down. This is a falling wedge, it breaks up 68% of the time. This broke up. Now it's forming the bull flag. Like bull flags break out, right? These break out 60% of the time. And you can see this is the same pattern we just saw here. The up, the down, the up. Look, it's forming patterns inside of patterns that are mimicking itself. Look, up. This is insane. And when you get deep into this stuff, you become like, you're able to predict it. It's insane. Now, you stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I knew to sell waves at the top and how I knew to sell sushi at the top. So look at this, man. This is bullish to me right now at the present moment. And then you can even just forget that and just put it in this bull flag. 1 minute is bullish. Looks like we're going to continue up. Temporary target. Stokes are low. This thing's ready to fly. So I just went over multiple time frames for you. I drew multiple patterns. I gave you the health of the move. I showed you where it began, where it's going, where it is. I don't know much more, man. And NIM, there you go, my friend. NMR. NMR. I don't think you'll get better analysis than that. Okay. XRP. I was, right? Okay. This is what I see happening for XRP. I've been posting this for a while. So this is easy for me to do. We can kind of get this done fast. XRP, 4 hour, really good time frame. Double bottom on the Stokes, very, very good. Double bottom on the MACD, very, very good. Everything is setting up for a very bullish Saturday night. If you can't tell, looks like we're going to be up all night trading. It's going to be an amazing Saturday night. Futures, we're going to be up there. Be a social swap, man. Take a nap. Get into some positions. Take a nap. Get ready because I don't know what your time frame is, but I'm going to be up tonight trading futures all night long, baby. I can feel it. I'm getting ready. I'm going to like do some exercising. I'm going to meditate twice before I do it. I'm going to have such a perfect mindset. Such a good mindset. Now, I think XRP is going to break. Now, I say XRP has to hold this trend line to invalidate the bigger pattern, right? Did we come to the top here? I think this would have been a sharper decline. We already would have been right down here somewhere. We didn't do that. We already got bought back up, and we elongated the bounce, okay? My opinion, we're in the bull pennant that I see here. Cut this stuff off on the bottom. But I have it there because, you know why? Because it shows you that have the beginner's mind. We have to have that beginner's mind that I talk about. We want to make sure. Jesse, how was the dog walk? Did he pee near your shoe? Did you pick it up with the bag? Were you that guy like picking up the dog shoe with the bag? I've done that. I had a dog for years in New York City. So I just gotta be that guy, man. Then if there's no like trash bear around in like a real rural area, you gotta carry the bag around. Then you're like, why am I carrying shit around all day long? Like, who am I? Like, and let me get, is it at the, no, whatever, I'll stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna send you a conscious thought through the universe. Ready? I just asked you a question through the universe. Let's see if you remember. I just tried to channel you. I sent you a question. Yeah, we looked at Cardano. It's looking really, really good. Hot to trot. I just sent you a question in my mind, though. I sent it 10 times out to the universe. I wonder if you ever could pick it up. I truly believe it's possible. That'd be cool. We could start like doing remote viewing live on the channel. Okay. So I like XRP right now. If it holds this trend line, it's still bullish. And it is holding the trend line. It's now wedging up into this wedge. XRP is about to blast. The reason is it's going to have the Flare Spark tokens coming out. Spark token comes out, I believe, on December 11th or 12th. So people are going to pile into XRP for the Spark token. There could be a huge sell-off the second the Spark token airdrop gets hit. So I think we may pump back up. There's a possible chance that we have a big pump before the Spark token. It's an airdrop. You're going to get 1-to-1. So check it out. A lot of people I know, XRP holders, 20, 30,000 XRP is pretty, makes sense. A lot of people have around that. So if you have 30,000 XRP, let's just say, not to say I have it, but let's just say I were to have 30,000 XRP, okay, per se, you know, and the Spark token comes out at 50 cents. Right, I'm gonna get $15,000. 15,000. I'm gonna get 15,000 bucks. Now it probably won't. It'll probably be like a penny or something, right? But even if it's a penny, it's gonna be 300 bucks, man. 300 free bucks. And a lot of these people have big bags of XRP. That's $2,000-$3,000 if you have like a couple 100,000 XRP. Now, if this thing comes out at 10 cents. You know, and let's see, like a lot of these coins, like look at MMR that just came out. What happened? Let's see a lot of these coins that come out. What are they lately? Let's see, like see one of the newer coins that just came out. Like something just came out yesterday. What was it called? Cover? Wasn't there something called Cover? There's so many new IEOs on Binance every single day. I'll just use NMR because we just did it and it's new. Sorry, I was just weed whacking for a second. It's okay now. Wow, I think this thing is gonna pump. Nice call. I wish I had gotten in at the bottom here though. I'd already be selling it. Yeah, we can look at Doc right now. So NMR, if you see it, right, it came out. This thing was worth 39 bucks. I mean, I don't know, man. This is insane. We don't know what's gonna happen with this, with the Spark token. Nobody does, this Flare network. So that's the thing. Let's look at Doc. Doc was one of my favorite plays. I was loading into Doc around 1 cent, and I sold a lot of it at 3 cents. Now it's in that buy zone. Okay, it's in the Wu-Tang, man. Doc is in the Wu-Tang. You see that? Double bottom on Doc. Really good. If it breaks this line, it's gonna fly. That's a heavy line of support for Doc. Support and resistance. So you can see it's in a bowl. This thing is about to explode. Take a look at the movement though. 4 hours, a little extended on the MACD, but it still has more room to grow, you know. Damn, I got itchy nose. Peace. Have a great day, man. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it, everything. 21 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting those likes. It means the world to me. So we look at a Doc, right? It's in a rounded bowl. Slight bull flag as well. You can see, wow, Doc is moving as we speak. Take it the 1 minute. Doc is actually, we could make a move on Doc right now in perpetual futures. If I was quick to be on that jump. Doc is gonna fly as we speak. Look at it. At the MACD cross, there it goes. It's gonna flag now. Yeah, very bullish on Doc at the moment. Let's look at the 1 hour. Oof, this thing just exploded. Look. It just hitting this resistance point. It needs to break through resistance at this place here. If not, it could come back down to the bull. And that still would be bullish. Still would be bullish. If it came back down and kind of make a cup and handle. We'll see though. Will Doc hold this region? Is there any level of support and resistance? There's some resistance right. There's some support right here that's possible it could use. See, we hit it here. Kind of got close there. You know? So there's a chance, even right here. Right around here. So there's a chance Doc likes to be back in this area. Then we can look at Doc in a larger pattern as well. You see this pattern here. Trend line. And this was what you would call hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up. Well, you have swing low to swing low. That's where you would enter. Trend line with divergence. You see it all the time, especially after a big move like this. Now, one thing I have to be honest though, is this possibly going to make a head and shoulder pattern? I'm just, you know, we'll see. I don't think so, but I'm just throwing it out there. Beginner's mind, you know, beginner's mind. Could be a head and shoulders, but we'll see. So that's why it really needs to break this high, because that would negate the head and shoulder pattern as well. So we'll see. It's getting some resistance right now. The 4 hour also doesn't have, you know, it's not like we're about to have a cross like on Lend or other time frames. You know, normally we're like, we have a cross coming like this. So it's a little out of its momentum already. Let's look at the daily though. Daily just had a cross. It's looking really strong with a big candle that's looking like it's breaking resistance. So the daily kind of negates that whole idea with the head and shoulder pattern, in my opinion. Yeah, Doc's looking very strong. Very, very strong. That's in a bull pennant. Look for it to break out. Let's give you a target now. So the daily pop for Doc. Now you see a lot of dailies look like this. They're going to pop as well. This is the USDT pair for Doc. Boom. Doc has a mainnet coming out too, not too long from now. So big news for Doc. Usually they'll pump on a mainnet, you know. Right? We used to trade Doc all day. The first air spark will be 15% of your snapshot. The rest will be divided over 25 to 36 months. Really? I didn't know that. That's whack. I didn't know that. So what will XRP hit up to? No, Jesse asked for Mark Cody USDT. Wow, Doc's moving as we speak, guys. So yeah, Doc's looking good, man. Only thing that's a little strange is that 4 hour might give you a little issue, but the bigger time frames are gonna get you through. So stick with Doc. On its way. Cody. Let's look at some Cody. Cody, man. Mainnet launch is big news. Look, it's in the bowl. Bottom of the bowl. Accumulation time for Cody. Best time to get some Cody is right now. Right now. Look at that. Grab some Cody. 4 hour looks amazing. About to have a cross. Stokes look up. This thing is ready to rock. Cody. It's at the bottom of the pattern. It's at the bottom of the bowl. Accumulation zone. Boom, boom, boom. This is beautiful. Look, it's probably going to coil up in here before it explodes. Take the length of the pole for Cody. Take some support and resistance lines here at previous tops. What do we see? What do we see? So this is Cody, man. Look at it. Looking beautiful. Rounded bottom. Like we saw in everything. About to explode. Boom. Buy right now. Honestly, buy right now. I'm gonna make that call for you guys. Put a target of 9%. 6%. Good chance you won't get hit. It will stick in the pattern. If it falls out of the pattern, it negates everything. We'll have to make the bowl bigger. It'd be like something like this. Right now, I'm really liking this. Why I know that's the bowl? Because you're coinciding with the movement of the Stoke and the MACD. So see, like right here, look. MACD curves, bottom of the bowl. See? Stokes are low. Right here, MACD curves, Stokes are low. Bottom of the bowl here too. MACD curves, Stokes are low, bottom of the bowl. Here again, MACD curves, Stokes are low, bottom of the bowl. See, the bowl is created by the MACD swing over and over again. And the bowl is created by the MACD swing up. This is just the oscillation of the earth, the systems that we live in. You can even see it here in the patterns of life, in the patterns that we trade. Fibonacci is real, life is real, all this stuff is real. Everything you learn in trading actually can be brought into real life. It's absolutely insane. We are all connected. Everything is connected. The faster you realize that, the more you will learn. Beginner's mind, yet again. Beginner's mind. Yeah, it is whack. I want all of it. Now I don't even care about it. I'm like, I'm going to wait 2 years for that stuff? Wow. Kind of changed my whole game. Changed my whole thought. Maker. Maker's a coin I never really talk about. I don't think I'll ever own Maker. We'll never know, right? Maker DAO. USDT, bro. Maker DAO. Okay. Okay, I'm done. This is like some fanboy. I like this music. Look at Maker, man. Okay. Pandemic, man. Gave us a beautiful head and shoulders, though, didn't it? So we'll take what we got from that. Put in my support and resistance lines. First thing I'm going to do. You know how we roll. Oh. That's how we roll. Oh. Okay, check it out. MACD cross coming for everything, man. This whole market's going to erupt today and tonight. You could just see it. It's all happening live for you. Now. Okay. Okay, kitties. Okay, everybody. Everybody get your parachutes ready. Prepare for takeoff, because we are going to the moon. And we got a bowl over here. We're just bowling out everywhere. You ever heard of bowling out? We're bowling out. Trend line. You broke the trend. Retesting with a double top. A lot of chop, man. This thing is in a lot of chop. Another trend line here. So you broke out of this pennant you were in of some type. Even again, I've done this. That's funny. Look what I did. It makes this bend. You see that? It makes this line look like it's bending, but it's only because of like, it's all an eye. This line is a straight line, but to me it almost looks like it's bending because of how I'm using it. It's like an optical illusion. It's pretty weird. And you see up top, this is a very strange pattern, honestly. Very strange pattern. It's forming another pennant. That's all it's doing. See it? So if anything, the safe play is just to get it in here and get it up here. But I don't like this thing. This thing's a mess. It's one of the messiest patterns I've looked at all day. Anyone's asked me to look at. 4 hour looks great though. Looks like you'll get 12% back up to 590. Stokes are looking good too. Let's look at the daily. Daily's coiling. It's good for you. Wait for the Stokes to come down one more time. Take a look at that 15 minute. 15 minute needs to cool off. If you want to enter now, wouldn't be a good idea. Not going to make a huge call on this, but the health of the move looks okay. Daily and the 4 hour look all right. Looks like it's going to be in some chop though for a couple more weeks before it finds its way between 600 and 550, something like that. As it gets smaller and smaller, then it will go between like 580 and 530, and then it will hopefully break out. That's Maker though. Just tuned in. What did I miss? Well, we went over everything in the universe. We talked about aliens. We actually found the secrets to the pyramids together. Someone posted an equation, and someone else said they were a mathematician. I connected those two people in a room on Zoom. They actually did an equation. When they got that equation, we found out 0-point gravity on the show. We used that, and I've actually now time traveled, came back and forth twice, and we're still streaming. You've missed it all, but you know what? We can always time travel you back. So DM me if you want to jump into the time travel, and we'll get you into the time-space continuum, and everything will kind of be back into space. You can elect out of 3 options though. The first option is we'll erase your memory and you can live in that continuum. This space, people will miss you and be depressed, but you won't know that, so you'll be okay. Number 2, you can stay in this continuum, but you'll miss out on what I was talking about. And number 3, you can go there and come back and forth, but then you'll have to deal with yourself twice, and you may have to kill yourself. The first one, one of you will have to kill the other one. I don't know who it is. You'll have to figure that out. But those are your options. Sorry. Okay. Anyway. OMG. Haven't talked about OMG in a while. It was a hot token for a minute. It's had some big pumps. It's in a nice accumulation bowl. It's an oh my god coin. Because sometimes it just makes you say, oh my god, did you see what happened? OMG. Remember those run-ups we were having a couple, 3-4 weeks ago? OMG was the hot coin for a couple days. In and out, in and out. I'm not a huge fan of these run-up patterns that make these gaps. I'm under the assumption that, like, I know this is insane, but a gap like this, when you're alone, a gap like this kind of tells me that we could gap the other way too. See? I don't know. It's the cycle of life, and I know you find this nuts, but this is something that I'm back engineering here. I don't like these spaces. I don't. Anyway, 4 hour looks really good though. We are wedged up in a hole. Stochastics look good. I think we're definitely going to get back up here to the top of the pattern. We did XRP. Oh, okay. I was looking at it. I will travel back then. You're tripping, LOL. You're a trip, Alex Gonzalez. Get it. Just tuned in. What did I miss? Jesse B laughing. Anyway, so check it out. So OMG looking good. 365 could get all the way up to 494. All right, $5, 37% gains out of OMG. 4 hour looks really good. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is getting, you know, we're about to front run the pink. Double bottom. Dude, OMG, man. Let me clean off that ridiculous work I did. OMG looks really good on the bigger time frames. Almost every coin looks good on a bigger time frame. I feel like something's about to brew, man. I think Bitcoin's going to pump up these USDT pairs. Let's take a look at the length of the pull target that we can get. I'm going to see, in a bearish market, I do this, or, you know, in a regular chop. But in a bullish market, I extend my pulls. When you're alone. Now, I'm using copyright-free music, but then I'm going to get blocked. Because see that faces when you're alone? That wasn't copyright-free. That dude was saying something. I don't know. So, I hope I don't get blocked for doing that. Time travel. I love trading futures. It's changed everything for me. I love all the help. Getting ready to pay for a few more sessions in advance. That's insane, man. It's insane. Check this out. Check this out. We got OMG right now, right? Boom. Gains of 49% on the daily. Daily looking really good. Double bottom on the Stokes. We got a basically a bull pennant kind of falling wedge here on the RSI, which is bullish. So again, my checklist. Are we in a bullish pattern? Yes. Are we near the bottom of the pattern? Let's get a look at the 4 hour to figure that out. Yeah, we were, and we're getting so wedged up that that's good enough. Are we in the last 25% of the pattern? Yes, we are. Are there any movements in the moving average? Yeah, well, I saw the 50 cross the 200 over here, which is a golden cross, and it's still up there. 21 looks like it's about to cross too, and everything's going to go bullish. Check. Is the MACD turning bullish? Yeah, it looks like it's curving, and there's a lack of bearish momentum. Check. The Stokes are pointing up, double bottoming. Check. RSI is falling in a falling wedge, wants to break out. Check. This is my checklist, and everything looks amazing. See how easy it is if you trade with the Crypto Lifer? I think I make it real simple, man. I think I make it real simple. It seems complex at first, but I think I really break it down for what it is. It's all about playing bullish pennants that break out 68% of the time, buying at the bottom of the patterns or the retest and the bounce off the top of the trend line and getting to the target. Using the MACD, the RSI, and the stochastics. Old school, man. Old school. And moving averages. This is really all you need to pump money out of to take money out of this market. Having a little bit of a pullback, but Tomo up $100 for me now. Honestly, Bitcoin's still pumping. I'm in Bitcoin for 12K. We got in at 18,884. I'm in Waves down $31, but I like Waves. I was in at 760. It's at 756.80. May cut the trade off. I'll see what's going on. I'm in Tomo. Tomo. Let's talk about Tomo. Shout out to Amit for putting Tomo out there. And then we gave a Tomo trade into the Crypto Lifer space. If you're new, shout out to everyone new here. And if you want to join the Crypto Lifer crew, please hit the link in the description below in the Telegram group. Send you into my group. Now, I placed a buy for Ocean that, look, it's still not been filled. That's very strange. I've been waiting for my fill for Ocean now for 58 minutes. Jeez Louise, dude. That's crazy. Anyway, Sushi at $33.99. I like that. Hot numbers for me. Sushi's doing well, though. Really well. And you know what? I already made this trade. I made $211 in the trade. Then I went back in for half. Basically, I went back in with $12.50. You know what? I don't want to lose the funds. 14%. I'm going to shave this down to 8 or 9. Boom. And just keep shaving my stop losses whenever I have a chance. Tomo, look at this. We're up $97, 3%. We're going to shave this 10 back down to about 4. Okay, save that now. Whenever the price extends itself, we're going to ride up on that and make sure that we protect our money and that purse. Protect that purse. Let's take a look at Tomo. Is it time to take some gains on Tomo? What's going on? Let's get into that. Tomo chain, USDT pair. looking really bullish. Okay, I gave this trade now. I gave this trade. This is a trade I announced as an official trade. Okay, whenever you see me put the green stop loss box, that means it's an official trade. Hit the like button, show some support. Hit the like button, show some support. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 23 likes, let's get it. No dislikes today. The hater, he didn't wake up on Saturday morning. We beat him to the punch. He's still in bed. It's raining out. We're going to just outperform all these haters. We're going to outwork anybody on YouTube, man. Get that merch. Yo, shout out to you. Yeah, you have any pictures of you in your merch, man? I want to see the merch, bro. Send me a picture right now on Telegram so I can post it. Show it right now on the stream. Let's get to 30 likes, guys. 30 likes. 30 likes. And I'm going to give you the gem. We get to 30 likes. I'm going to show you how I got out of waves last night and how I sold sushi last night at the top perfectly. I'll teach you. I'll give you what I usually make people pay for. Still not here yet? Damn, that's whack. Send that merch, man. That's whack. About to call that company and complain. 2 Mondays ago? That's crazy. That's whack. So check it out. I saw Tomo chain bottom of the pattern. Okay, this is what we saw. This is what we buy. That's why we buy. We put a 6% stop loss, right? I could even say you enter now, which is right here. Before it was at the bottom of the pattern. If you missed the bottom of the pattern, continuing to move at 74.70, 4 hour about to have a cross. You definitely are outworking them and being underappreciated. Don't worry. Our time will come, man. Our time will come. Let's get the 30 likes. I'll give you guys a gem, man. 30 likes. I'll give you guys a gem, man. Get your buddy in here. Get someone in here. I'll teach you how to sell the top. And people are paying for me to teach them this stuff. I'll show it to you right now real quick. You get me to 30 likes just as a gem on a Saturday for rocking with the lifer. Look, Stokes, this trade is about to explode, man. Tomo chain is going to be a big one. This trade just started for me. No reason to close it. Looking really, really strong. Could possibly be, look, shoulder, head, shoulder. Hope that doesn't plan out. We want to see this come up and break out of the pattern, right? Stop loss, 10-to-1 risk reward ratio. 60% gains with a 6% stop loss. Make sure you're in something today, man, because I really feel like there's going to be a pump of all pumps. Bitcoin is going to do something crazy. Sushi, following right along. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I wrote sushi for the win. And if you look at the daily, I spelt the word win out. I don't know if no one laughed. I thought this was hilarious. Or maybe it was the 4 hour, 6 hour. Yeah, because it made a W on the 4 hour. Or was it the 1 hour I did this on? Yeah, see the W? And I wrote sushi for the win, you know? And I almost tried to even use it like this is how the price would move, you know? And it was a W-I-N. I was like, sushi for the win. Crazy, right? It went all the way up to 229, 230, man. Only to get rejected back down here. So sushi's coming down right now. Okay? See what's going on the 1 minute. Seems like it took a bit of a rejection. Let's see. Formed a head and shoulder pattern. See that? Head, shoulder, shoulder. Then you got to take the target, which is head, to the neckline, which is here. And then swing that to the right shoulder. Bring that down. It could come down here to the support region, which would make sense at 218. About to have a cross on the 1 minute, though. Everything looking really good. The bullish divergence occurring. This is actually could be a good scalp right now. Sushi about to pop. Look at the 15 minute. 15 minute Stokes are about to be low. Wow. So good time to re-enter sushi is coming up right now. Falling wedge going to break out. And they're like falling wedge slash bull pennants here for sushi. Look at that. SRS. Is that a coin? No. RSR. Probably means some acronym to like the shipping. That's what my mind's telling me, right? That I don't know. Seriously. Yeah. No, because let me look that up, man. This is pissing me off. Hold on. Oop, 221. There it goes. Told you the scalp. Look, there it is. There's the pop. I think it's about to break out right now. About to get that cross. Sushi looking hot right now. Tomo looking hot. Ocean. We just got into Ocean. Finally, they took my... Jeez Louise. You know, they don't want to give me the money because they know I made a good call. They're like, oh, you know where we're going with this? You want to ride out? You want to ride? What up, big boys? I bought sushi from Binance. Sushi's on Binance. Don't sleep. Lifers don't sleep. We just keep getting that money in our homes so we don't have to go out and work and deal with the government. All right, guys, tickers. Throw me 10 tickers fast. Let me stay focused on the tickers. Then we're getting into some news, and then I'm out of here for the night, for the day. Live stream for about 2 hours already. It's decent. Do you want the USDT pair or you want the BTC pair? You want them both. You want it all, don't you? I know what you want. You want it all. Now, look, I'll go on a huge cup and handle. Number one on the 1 minute. Boom. This thing is forming. Oh, this thing is going to explode. Looks like it's going to explode today. We did ADA. Yeah, ADA's looking great. I can do ADA really fast. Look, I'll bounce into ADA for you. ADA's looking really, really good. Look. 4 hour. We already did this. It's in a pennant on the 4 hour. Double bottom on the MACD. Double bottom on the RSI. Double bottom on the Stokes. Hitting the bottom of the pattern. About to break out. I have a target of ADA at 24, man. 34. No, 24. Yeah. This thing's about to explode. ADA's looking really good there. And it's also looking really good in the daily has a cross coming. But I feel like it's going to just have like a little bit of momentum. And actually, when we zoomed into the MACD, you can see it's already kind of, it's going to curve, man. I don't see this having, I'm not worried about this cross on the daily. It's wedging up in here. It's going to blast. Top 3 coins you would hold today. Top 3 coins I would hold today. I'm in them. I mean, Waves, Tomo, and Sushi. I'm in them. And Ocean. And Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Waves, Tomo, Sushi, and Ocean. Actually, I mean, Sushi kind of had its run last night. I think Sushi's going to cool down. You got to use a VPN, man. But this is 3 commas. So, but I do use a VPN. You know? See? Says I'm anywhere in the United States, though, which could kick me out. But I don't sign into Binance unless I go into France on my VPN. So, yes, I use a VPN, man. I've never gotten that email that people are getting. Hope I don't. Yeah, you could get into Bitcoin up, too. Yeah. These might be good. Yeah, see, I know. Lately, I haven't been trading the leverage tokens. You know why? Because the targets aren't the same. And my stop losses don't work the same. So my system doesn't work the best on the leverage tokens because I can't compute myself perfectly with the numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like this. It doesn't work as well. Tomo, man. Tomo. Yeah, they don't play the same. They're also not the same. Like they have a smaller circulating supply. If people are buying them, there's demand. There's supply and demand for those tokens. If nobody wants to buy Bitcoin up and people want to hold Bitcoin, Bitcoin could go up, and Bitcoin up. I mean, yes, technically it should go up no matter what, right? And I guess it does. But there could be a day where Bitcoin, no one wants Bitcoin up. They're just like if there's an Armageddon and crap is going crazy, you think people are going to run into Bitcoin up? Or they're going to run into Bitcoin? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying they can't play them, and I'm sure they're going to do well today. Look, ADA up 17%, you know? So, yeah. Those are the big coins. Take a look at Binance. No VPN. Yeah, you got to get a VPN, my man. If you don't have a VPN, then you're bugging out. Just in general, for your own safety. Should have had a VPN way before anyone told you to get one just because of Binance. Like, just VPNs, man. Virtual private network. Do your thing. Zilliqua's hot. Let's take a look at Zilliqua. Algo's gonna rip today, bro. Almost every coin's gonna rip. Okay, look at Zilliqua oscillating here. Double bottom. Giant double bottom on the 1 minute. Dude, that's crazy. That's very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. Wow. Look at this. Let the Stokes come back down, and then it's even forming a cup and handle, right? Immediate short-term target. $35.63 in the immediate short term. Okay, look at this thing. Now we could put it in this channel as well. Is it coming back down to the bottom of this channel? Is it just forming a falling wedge? We'll see. We'll see. Trying to build you the story here. 4 hour. 4 hour looks great. Look at that. Already had a good, half of the move. Stoke is up. Has some resistance up here. We'll see what happens. Go back to the 1 hour. Look, we see the inverted head and shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. You take your neckline. Then you take your length of the neck to the head. You pull that up. Boom. You're golden right there. I mean, that's where it's going to go. Look at the daily. Daily a little overextended. This thing's been getting some action, right? Look at that. It's parabolic at this point. Look at that run up. So, it could continue. It says that it may want to continue, but at one point it's going to have to flag. Do some type of sideways action, especially even on the daily. So, but this thing did great. I mean, look at it. It was in this pattern here. Hold control, pull your next trend line down. I forget to. And boom, coiled up. See when things get coiled up? You don't have to worry about the bearish MACD cross anymore because lack of movement, and then you get in here with the bullish divergence. You can even see it on the daily. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. You buy into this second dip. The same thing I teach with the leverage boot camp. This is the same stuff over and over again, man. It's kind of child's play to me at this point. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. Parabolic city, though. I think it's going to go sideways and then make its next run up. It's going to have to cool off. But the daily, another thing on the daily, though, let's take you zoom in on the MACD. Look at that. Rocket ship back up. I think it's going to want to pump some more today, for sure. Wow, it's all the way at 33. Amazing. Zillico was just down here not too long ago. So in the last, I like to take the move, this pump. So it pumped all the way up. What, to 36, came back down. Now it's on another pump, man. Since the 27th of November, this thing is on the move. I love this ruler. This ruler will give you the percentage and the length of time it took to make it. 8 days, 44%. 8 days. So, you like money? You buy Zillico, you hold it. V-Chain, baby. One of my #1 picks. In my top 10 list. Still really bullish on waves. Look at it. It's only a matter of time till this thing flies, guys. Don't miss out on waves. Think about it. It was at 710, 711, popped all the way to 780, came back down to the pattern, 7-something 20. I think it went down to the lowest, 712. Boom, back up, flagging. Now it's at 757. Waves, man. The USDT pair is going to fly with the Bitcoin pump. Coming tonight. 19,600. That's what the chart says we're about to get. Bullish. I can't wait to learn what you see. I'm new to crypto and reading charts, but I'm taking notes. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So how did I sell the waves chart? You guys stayed long enough. I'm in the trade, and let me take you through the exact trade. take you through the exact trade. Look, 102 now in Tomo. Shout out to Hadouken. Making that money in Tomo, baby. And you put it on the radar. Shout out to Hadouken, man. I make money on every time Hadouken asks me to go over something. He's already gone over it. Like, he doesn't waste my time. Like, I'm not saying everyone else does waste my time, but some people are like, hey, check this out. It looks cool. He tells me to check it out. It's like almost always a winner. I'm like, oh, this thing's about to fly. Would you just like map it out perfectly? Then he asked for my opinion, and I'm like, dude, you're a lifer. You're a mastered crypto lifer at this point. If you've watched me for over the last few months, I've put so much information in your subconscious. I know you're a good trader. It's that simple. Look at Waves USDT 138 in the morning. I get in. No, I get in at 12:27 p.m. at night. 2 hours later, I would close the trade. Oh no, actually a day, 24 hours later, because I'd open this at 12 hours later. So I opened this at 12 p.m. in the afternoon at lunchtime on December 3rd. Went in for $9,620. And let me show you the entry. So we entered Waves at 719.5. We got out at 779. I want to show you the trade. I want to take you through why I made the trade, how I made the trade. Okay. I DM'd you, Lifer. Let's talk after the stream. No doubt. So check it out. Check it out. So we go into Waves. Now I had it in this pennant. And at first it was actually in this pennant, I'll be honest with you. It was like this. Technically it's already broken out. And I was trying to get into the bottom of the pattern. Steps 19. Then we were basically, I kind of drew it like this. And it bounced off the bottom of the pattern at 703 and it was going to break out. Then it bounced one more time and that's where I got in here at 719. Okay. And if I actually bring the trend line, yeah. Then I wrote it up. And I'll flip to the 1 minute. And I do watch things in the 1 minute. If I see my account going up fast, like I see that, oh wow, 200, 300, 400, like money seems to be coming in, I flip on to the 1 minute. Okay. And I start drawing patterns quickly on the 1 minute, and I start just kind of watching the price action. So I was in the trade, and we boom up this time here. See inverted head and shoulder. So I'm watching it, wondering how it's going. I see inverted head and shoulder. That should pop. I see pennant, and we pop. Okay. Then we see this bull flag here that we made, and you get good at you get good if you sit on the 1 minute and you do it. Like, look how many patterns I've made in front of you guys in the last 2 hours. I don't know, like 100, 150 patterns. Like, how many times have I made a pennant or showed you there's under, you know? So anyway, you see this is poking up. I negate that because I kind of know how to make my patterns. I touch this, I touch that, I get 3 touches. This came out. If I go up and follow that, I get no touches. So I know how to make the pattern by the confirmation of the touches that I'm looking for. And then you can take your target by taking the length of the pole, and this happens. So I'm in a trade. I do this all the time. Showing you how I was able to sell the top for Waves. And then I took the length of my pole, and dude, we went over it. Now, whenever I'm this far away, here's the key. Here's the key. Let me show you. Whenever we have a pop, you'd be like, well, when did the pop stop? How do I know when I can get out? Or I'm not going to miss out. Look, the pop came here. We came back to the 21. Pop came here, back to the 21. Pop came here, back to the 21. Tiny pop here, back to the 21. 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 Little one, but it still happened. Okay. Are you still with me? Pop here, back to 21. Pop here, back to 21. Pop here, back to 21. Never. Never. Does it not? Pop here, back to 21. I sold at 779. I saw the pop. This happened faster than you realize. These are 1 minute candles. This happened in 1 minute. It went from 7, basically, let's zoom in there and really show you what happened. And this is what a lot of teachers don't do. They don't show you the actual trade in real time so you can learn from the movement of the move. Like, you need to understand those things. So look, the candle opened at 780. So I guess I missed this big candle here. But it was flying, man. The price was just out of control. Like, it was pop, 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 pop. And I was like, what? And when you're there, you're watching the 1 minute. It's like, it's erupting. It was erupting. And when I saw that, I said, you know what? I'm happy, man. Look how far away we are from the 21-day moving average. We always come back. I said, we'll come back. I'll be able to get back into the trade, you know, without a doubt. And dude, I sold at $7.79, and look where the price is now. And now I got back in. I got back into the trade. Okay, I'll show you. And this is really, once you understand the oscillators like me, there's no reason to be in a trade all the time. You get the moves, you get out, you reset, because nothing goes up forever anyway. Sushi's still at 45. We took that last night. Bitcoin, we're in up 120, and we're only down 34 in waves. We got at 760, it's at 756, but we got back in. We sold it already 779. See, just came on the link. I'm trying to figure out the best strategy for scalping and stuff. Okay, I have a tutoring. I tutor for $75 an hour. You sound like someone that would really benefit from it. And I know, hey, this is, oh, he's soliciting, but honestly, my tutoring session is bold, is amazing. I teach you divergences. I basically pack in, and I've done it now for multiple people, so I know exactly how to fit in a scalping tutoring session for you. I will teach you. Basically, everyone should take 2 sessions with me. Right now, they're $75 an hour. $150. What you would get is you would get my risk management course that I give to you, which you can then write it down. And then what you can do is you'll know how to use your stop loss. You'll know how to compute your stop loss. You'll know how to use the chart to find your stop loss. I'll teach you every pattern that's going to make you more money than the other patterns. I'll help you focus where the money is. I'll show you how to use moving averages to your advantage. I'll show you how to find the divergences in order to keep your stop losses from getting hit. The amount of money you will save from taking my tutoring is absolutely insane. It's insane. The amount of money I save from the system that I use is insane. I also prove profits every day. This is my live trading right here. We're up 44, we're up 103, we're up 122 on the day. I sold waves just the other day for $1,000 profit. I just sold sushi for 200. I got back in. I'm showing people how to get in and out of trades without losing their money. I'm showing you how the moving averages work. I've spent literally 10,000 hours in the charts in the last 12 years. I know so many things that I found to be true that other mentors will not teach you. It's insane. The feedback is nuts. Let me just play you someone who has some feedback for me. Let me play you this just so you can hear what they say.
Crypto Lifer, thank you so much for the amazing Zoom meeting we had today. I love this boot camp you have. It blows me away every time. You know, you're always teaching me something new. Once I think, you know, I've gotten everything I could can from you. You surprised me, man. Great stuff. Of course, I prepaid for several of them, and it looks like I'll be prepaying for a lot more. I want to get that discount, man. I like getting saving some money, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some more before December ends. And yeah, I just want to.
There's one. This guy really has like, he's taken what I've taught him, and look, he showed me his trades. He's in at 18.9, he's out at 18.95. He's in at 19.120, he's out at 19.2. He's in at 9.165, he's out at 9.209. He's in at 270, he's out at 370. He's in at 750, he's out at 900. Like, he just made 6 trades in a row. I do my course, man. My leverage trading, I'm basically, last few times I've been 15. I made 15 out of 19 trades. YFDI, SHR, and Uni USDT. All conditions very likely to be met by this weekly closure. Please have a look while streaming so other people can see and be prepared. Okay, let's see. Hey there, I just found something that indicates the backtrace to the 21 weekly is very close. Please see the 10s plus the 20s on the daily medium of the Bollinger Bands. Whenever the median crosses the 10s, it retraces to the weekly 21. Also, the closer under the Bollinger Bands on the weekly indicates the same. Also, the RSI is under 50 on the daily. All conditions very likely to be met by this weekly closure. Please have a look while streaming so other people can see and be prepared. Hey, I just found something that indicates the backtrace to the 21 weekly is close. On what time frame though? On the daily time frame for Bitcoin? Trying to steer my show in your direction. Interesting. A strong force we have. This man is. Nobody asks me to do that. I'm a very like strong force. So when someone's like, hey, do this, I'm like, no. I'm a contrarian. Like, I'll do it though. We are near the 21 already though. See, we're on the 21. So to me, I don't understand. You know, we're touching the 21 at the very moment. You say there's a retrace to the 21, but so fun. That would bring us back to 18,180. Completely healthy. I say we're in this pattern right now until we're not. You want to throw the Bollinger Bands in there. To me, Bollinger Bands are getting tight. Lack of momentum in the bearish MACD. Double bottom on the Stokes. Right now, we are bullish until we're not. Even I showed what I pointed out as well is a shoulder, head, and a shoulder on the RSI. Inverted head and shoulder on the RSI. Yeah, the daily 10s plus the 21 medium of the BB. Sorry, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, see, I don't trade like you, so I may not know what you're talking about as well. You know? Everyone trade, like I might tell you about something like, did you use the hash ribbons? Like, did you use the money line? Are you looking at the VWAP? Like, did you go into Market Cipher and double check the green dot? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, like you may not know what I know and I may not know what you know. So I'm not being rude. I'm just being dead honest, right? So like, you know, but hey, look, money line is fat right now, right? Looks like it could continue. We had trigger waves right here booming us up. I don't know, man. MACD about to cross on the 4 hour. Looking very, very strong. Stokes double bottoming. This is like set to boom. We're going to 19,600. I made a call today, though, that looked like we could go to $27,000. If the medium crosses over the 10s, it's always initiated the retrace to the weekly 21 in a bull market. Yes, but I just showed you the weekly 21 moving average. Can't even see that though. Look. Okay, hold on. Let's see what you're saying. Okay, I'm with you on this. And we all believe that. We believe that. You're right. You're 100% right. And we've been telling everyone this, man. Hold up. If you're one of us, you're a new Mike, you're a lifer. Join the lifer group, number one. If you join the lifer group, then you'll know kind of the sentiment of the group. We're waiting for a big pullback for Bitcoin, a big one. 13K, 14K. We've talked about this numerous times on my channel. Please, before you waiting for a big pullback, look, I'll show you, just so you can get a handle. But I like what you're saying, and actually now I've learned something from you. So what you're telling me now is, if the medium crosses over the 10s, which I don't know what that means. The 10s plus the 20, the 10-day moving average, the 10s, the daily 10s, and the 21, plus the medium of the Bollinger Band. Sorry, but I really appreciate it. If the medium crosses over the 10s, it always initiated the retrace to the weekly 21 in a bull market in all of Bitcoin's history. And yes, you are right. So 10 simple. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it together. Teach me something. Look, I'm going to learn right now with you. I'm going to become a beginner's mind. Show you guys. Okay, so you want me to add the 10 simple moving average. SMA, right? I'll just write SMA. How do you, is a simple moving average just a moving average? You don't have to write that because that would be a smooth moving average. Okay, and then we want to make this the 10. Okay, the 10 on the weekly. Cool, so this is the 10 now, right here. Okay, now let's throw on the Bollinger Bands. Okay. And let's take off these. Okay, so here's the medium and the Bollinger Bands. Okay. Oh, and then let's put the, yeah. Okay, so the 10 crosses the medium. Here's the median of the Bollinger Bands. Let me find. It's hard to do here. I actually should. You know what I'm gonna do is reset the Bollinger Band setting. I want to make that medium line like real thick. The basis, right? I want to make that like a bright yellow, and I want to make it really obvious. So that really just hugs the 21-day moving average, the basis point. You see that? See how it becomes the 21? So the 21 really is just the middle of the Bollinger Band. You see that? So now we've confirmed that, which is pretty interesting, which you may not have known. Because look, if I put the 21 on right now, look, if I put the 21 on, look where the white line goes. Now if I put the Bollinger Bands back on, it goes right over. So the median of the Bollinger Band is just the 21-day moving average on the weekly. And you just said, if the medium crosses over the 10s, it's always initiated. Yeah, and here's the 10. So we haven't crossed over the 10 yet, though. It hasn't happened yet. No, I trade everything. I trade everything, stocks, crypto, you name it. I just mainly focus on crypto, but I trade every single thing. I trade anything I can trade, honestly. Yeah, but you see that the 21 is the middle of the Bollinger Band. I just showed you something that you may not have found out. Like, look, right? We haven't crossed yet. So until we cross, bro, we're ready to rock, is what you're telling me. So I'm going to take this as another bullish sign to keep moving. Ocean making its move, man. Tomo making its move. Bitcoin making a move. Where will we go for the day? We will see. We will see. You look at my new video that I just posted last night. We talk about what happened with Michael Saylor. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a great day, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. That's horrible. If you like the content and the vibe that I provide, let me edit this. It says it's 18 minutes long, but the video is like 5 minutes long. I gotta trim this whole end off. I'll do that later, but guys, I want to get into some news, and then I'm going to get out of here on this beautiful Saturday, or rainy, nasty Saturday, but hey, still beautiful to me. Michael Saylor slays Peter Schiff by buying an additional 22,574 Bitcoins. Great title. Great title. MicroStrategies purchased approximately 2,574 Bitcoins for $50 million in cash at approximate rate of 19,427 Bitcoins. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Outdated tax form costs crypto traders thousands. Former 10K has created a massive headache for American crypto traders. The leading U.S. tax regulator informed crypto traders about misreporting of taxes for the year 2019. For many, this has led to cumbersome tax audits and hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes. The discrepancy is caused by a 1090K form used by crypto exchanges. American crypto traders have recently reported receiving tax audit notices from the IRS. The notices, called CP2000, are issued in the IRS system detects misreported taxes for a particular year. In these notices, the regulator is referring to activity from 2018. This is because the IRS audit filing on a 2-year gap and is currently reviewing the 2018 tax year. For many, these letters have caused a major headache. Beyond simple audit notifications, the IRS is demanding some traders pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. You owe $1 million. Look at that. You owe. Look at that. Proposed amount. Unpacking tax form. The problem with the form is that it does not show a trader's gains or losses. Instead, the form adds up the proceeds from all the trades made in an exchange as income and reports that number to the IRS. The accounting error thus shows that traders have earned massive amounts of income. As a result, the IRS automatically presumed that many traders underreported. We've seen a flurry of customers coming to TaxFit for help with their CPS 200 letters. The form reports users a total aggregate volume of payment transactions. It does not take into account cost basis. As such, does not accurately represent what you might owe in taxes. All crypto transactions are reportable for tax purposes because the IRS considers cryptocurrencies as property. To file accurate capital gains returns, gains and losses on individual taxes must be calculated. IRS is a simple yes or no answer to deal with crypto tax evaders. Starting this year, the U.S. Initial Service is increasing priority on cryptocurrency taxation. The personal federal mandatory yes or no question related to tax versus use of cryptocurrency. Anytime during 2020, did you receive, sell, exchange, or otherwise acquire any financial invest in any virtual currency? Yes. Wow. The tactic has proven effective in the past, where I has added a question regarding offshore bank accounts, which resulted in recovery of taxes worth over $12 billion. Bitcoin growing value will make it more attractive to bad actors in 2021. Bitcoin's growing value combined with depreciating fiat currencies will make Bitcoin a target for malicious actors in 2021. The value leads to more Bitcoin theft, we hope. But you know what? The security of the network will also get stronger, so that's amazing. What's up, Crypto Lifer? What's up, man? What's up, Legendary? Thank you so much for joining, man. Funny though, Mike P said that in the 21 crosses, the middle line, whatever, they're the same line. I don't know. Here are the crucial levels to watch as Bitcoin climbs back to 19,000. Bitcoin once again trading above 19,000. As this has been a crucial level for the cryptocurrency, the bulls have ardently been able to try to flip into support. As it reclaims that, traders claim to break above 19,004, and that could lead to serious upside. I think so too, man. I'm very long on Bitcoin right now. Something's going to happen today. Libertarian Ron Paul wants to legalize Bitcoin and abolish the IRS. Former president candidate and Libertarian today spoke on podcast about Bitcoin. Former presidential candidate Ron Paul thinks the best way to deal with Bitcoin is to legalize it. The ex-Libertarian congressman for Texas said that he is interested in cryptocurrency because it's not a creature of the government. And he added that the government was watching the asset very closely. He depends on the different state laws, rules, and regulations surrounding cryptocurrency, which are constantly changing. Ron Paul wants to make Bitcoin legal. I thought the important thing is that we should do whatever we can to make it legal, he said. I want to make it legal from the start. Let people make their decision, he added. Hey, man. We wouldn't be fighting for our rights every day if it was so easy. Look at the trades right now. Ocean up, Sushi up, Tomo continuing to rock. As you can see, Tomo should actually be one of the biggest trades I have in a while. Good to hear from the good doctor. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you guys. Be safe. Until tomorrow. Stay strong. Trade safe. See you on the Telegram.